Coast Guard entered today's matchup 2 games ahead of Wheaton in the conference. Coast Guard a lock to the NEWMAC Conference Tournament, tied for second place with Springfield and WPI at 10-4. Wheaton currently 5th in the conference at 8-6, 1 game above Babson at 6th place in the conference. This pitch gets driven deep right field all the way to the fence. Breedenthal will stretch this out to a stand-up double, 1 RBI to start things off for Coast Guard. 0-1 pitch. Murphy drives into center field. Drops in, finds Green to throw the second. Not in time, and Maura Murphy, perfect 2 for 2 so far for Coast Guard. 1-1 pitch. Drops down the bunt. The throw to first. Goes off the glove. Egan covering first, and the run scores. Second error charged to Wheaton today. That is charged to Brianna Egan, playing second, covering first on the bunt. And now runners at the corners for Coast Guard with no outs. There's a player looking to turn around at Wheaton College and put on a rally. Look to Lindsay Oliveira, the junior shortstop from Westport, Massachusetts, now up third in the lineup. Pop fly, shallow center field. It's recorded, though, for the outs. The throw to first. Egan going to go to second, though, in the throw. The throw by Walker. The tag applied, and she's out. Dana Walker throwing out. Brianna Egan all the way from the Coast Guard dugouts. Brittany Dose looking to record the first strikeout today by Wheaton as a team. This pitch gets driven though to center field. Nobody there. That's cranked by Natalie Beck. Murphy rounding third. Throw to the plates. Not in time, as it was ahead of home plate, and another run comes across the board. Double number 4 today by Coast Guard. Number 4 in the nation in total doubles as they lead now 9-0. Carey yet to record a hit so far today for the junior center fielder from San Diego, California. She is 0 for 2. 1-0 pitch to Carey. Carey, fly ball, center field deep towards the fence. It goes over to center fielder Tobacco. Another run coming home as the throw, non-contested. And now it's 10-0 Coast Guard. 0-2 pitch. Breedenthal right up the middle, zips it right past Burt, the pitcher. And it goes past the center fielder, Tobacco. 1 run scores, and the score now 11-0. Wheaton showing signs of life, just trying to use this as a building block for game number 2 of today's doubleheader, which will happen 30 minutes approximately after the end of game 1. Sadia rounds third, thought about heading home, and she will score. So that is an RBI by Ashlyn Burt. 5 straight victories for Coast Guard. Wheaton had a 3-game winning streak snapped in the loss earlier today. Swing at the miss, strike 3. Way to start off the game on the mound for Amber Arkans. Wheaton recorded just 1 strikeout as a team in the first game today already. First batter that Wheaton faces, Arkan, with a strikeout recorded to record a first out today. Carey, the junior outfielder from San Diego, California, leading the team with a .425 batting average. .480 on base percentage, 48 total hits, and 31 total runs scored. That ranks top 10 in the NEWMAC in batting average, on base percentage, hits, and runs scored a season. Drops down the bunts. The throw to first by Arkan, not in time, able to beat it out with her speed. That is Christine Carey on board on first now with the first hit of the game. 1-2. This ball gets cranked deep center field, drifting back. What a catch. Grace Tobacco ranging right in front of the fence, drifting back over her right shoulder. Records out number 2 of the inning. Coast Guard with 16 total players in the roster, 3 seniors, 4 juniors, 4 sophomores, 5 first-year players, representing 13 total states. Serna drives it right up the middle, and she is on board with a base hit single. Coast Guard entered today with back-to-back wins against Trinity. Ground ball up the middle, gets right past the glove of Oliveira. The throw to the plate, though, will be strong enough to make sure that all runners stay put. A base runner on third decided not to go with Carey, and now the bases are loaded for Coast Guard. Schroyer last pitching an 8-inning complete game, recording 5 strikeouts, 3 walks, 4 earned runs, and the 5-4 win in extra innings over Trinity College of Connecticut on Wednesday. That will drop through. Leadoff single to begin game 2 for Juliet Zito. Coast Guard only has used 2 pitchers total this season. Dana Walker, the complete game victory in game 1, improves to a 14-4 record on the mound. Walker and Schroyer, the only 2 pitchers that Coast Guard has used. The throw down the second, sliding in safely. Zito with a stolen base. 8-1 record currently on the road for Coast Guard. Only loss this season on the road was at Smith in their road opener. Here's a drive by Bradenthal, deep left field, going back right to the fence. The throw to second, not in time, with a stand-up double by Julia Bradenthal. Power hitting Coast Guard lineup, as they rank top 5 in the nation in total doubles on the season. Also strong in the bullpen as well, with an earned run average of just 1.51. Serta right down the right field line. Bradenthal rounding third, will stay at third though. Throw to home, and Serta will advance to second. Hitting the mark right there, and that hit by Selena Serta down the right field line. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Coast Guard leaving 5 runners stranded on the base paths through 2 innings. Wheaton looking to hold the Coast Guard scoreless for a 3rd inning straight. Arkans. 2-2 pitch. Schroyer up the middle. That'll be the first run scored of the game. Here comes 2 to throw to the plate. The tag not in time. Safe is Coast Guard with Selena Serta at home. That's a 2 RBI shot up the middle. Zito scored a career high 4 runs against Leslie University. That was in the 19-0 victory back on April the 18th. 1-0 pitch. Taken for strike 1 to Zito. Wheaton with that 19-0 victory over Leslie. That was the most runs scored by Wheaton since 2008, when the Lions won 20-2 against Smith. 1-1 pitch by Schroyer. Zito up the middle. She stays perfect with a base hit single. Carey also in another game that she went a perfect 3 for 3, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored in game 1 against Emerson back on April the 8th. Coast Guard yet to be swept by a NUMAC opponent this season. Swing and miss, strike 3. Big out recorded on the mound by Amber Arkan, as Christine Carey swings over the top of the pitch. Last solid victory for Coast Guard. That was a win against Hudson University on spring break, 2-1 on March the 7th. That pitch gets cranked left center field by Julia Bradenthal. It will move the base runners over now. It's 2nd and 3rd for Coast Guard. What a day Julia Bradenthal has had today. Here's Christine Carey. Dangerous spot to be in for Wheaton's defense. Carey leading the team this season. Batting average drifts one back deep. Bouncing all the way to the fence. 1 run scores. Another run. That's a 3 RBI double by Christine Carey for the junior outfielder from San Diego, California, and Coast Guard has been rolling today. Wheaton will enter the NUMAC Conference tournament, either a 5 or a 6 seed. This pitch gets driven. Julia Zito all the way to the fence there, left center field. Scores a run. Here's another one that comes to the plate. The throw to third. Around the tag goes Zito as she gets a triple. 5-2 now the score. Julia Zito, the player of the day for Wheaton, keeping the lines hanging in this one. Egan named NUMAC Softball Athlete of the Week. That was back in the week of March 19th through March 26th. She went 5 for 6 with 3 doubles, 2 RBIs, and a doubleheader against UMass Dartmouth on March 24th. Egan drives it left center field. That drops in. That'll score Zito. 3 runs scored by Wheaton at the bottom of the 5th inning. Wheaton right back in this game as they draw 1-2. Not the reaction he wanted to see from Wheaton's side. Tobacco drives it right to third base. Double play. Coast Guard doubles Wheaton. Julia Bradenthal having an incredible game on both sides of the field today, offensively and defensively, with a snag